What is up, guys? We're gonna do some BeamNG Monster Jam again today. You know, we're going on a camping trip next weekend, so I thought, why not just stream a little bit more? And we're gonna start off with a competition here today. We got 11 trucks out here, ready for, I think we're gonna do a two-wheel skill competition and a freestyle. So let's get it underway with Orange Cream. Brand new custom truck in a brand new custom truck pack. I forgot what it's called. I downloaded it yesterday. Go check it out. It's on BeamMonsters.com right now. And let's get it underway for Orange Crush here. Two-wheel skills competition. Good morning, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Into a moonwalk for the first hit up here. And holding it on the nose. Can he get it into the moonwalk? And it looks like he's going to get it into the moonwalk, shifting it into reverse right there. And he's going to jump it up on top of that jump, right back on top of where he started and riding it down the ramp. He's going to keep riding that moonwalk right there. Get into the jammer just a little bit, one of the freestyle obstacles. And that is going to be the end of attempt 1 for Orange Cream out here. What else does he have in store? Orange Cream lining up for another hit. And it looks like he's lining up for a Paxton Popper. Off of this little K-rail. Hard on the back end, shifting it into first gear. And he's going to ride that wheelie up on one wheel for a second and setting it back down. Already losing the hood on this truck. Both of the flags are gone. Waiting on the scores in the chat. Am I on Twitch? No. Well, I do have a Twitch. You can see my username down there, but we're only streaming on YouTube right now. Warfare Gamer, how you doing? We got PUBG Perzy. What else do we got here? Amper Snow, how you guys doing? Good to see everybody. We got the first truck in. We got some scores coming in. Out of what? We're going to go with 10. Top score you can do is 10. You can do like a, 5.5, that kind of stuff. All the way up to 10. Who should we have next? I think we'll go with Ectoplasm. Why not? This is another one of these trucks. I think this truck, Orange Cream, and Obsidian over there in the corner. Those are all part of one pack. And next up, we got Ectoplasm coming out on the track. This truck looking really good. We're going to see what Ectoplasm has for two-wheel skills competition. He can do anything out here. And it looks like he's going for that jammer. Straight up and down. Can he get the slap wheelie? He's going to get the slap wheelie and ride it out just a little bit. Into the racing ramp right there and onto two wheels once again. Setting it back down. Forgot to move that hood off of the track. We'll move that here in just a moment. Now looking up for another sky wheelie. Is it going to be? Very nicely done. And he's going to ride it down the ramp into the throttle. Tried to ride it out some more, but not going to get all of what he wanted right there. Ectoplasm coming out with a great run, though. Waiting on the scores in the chat to see if he's going to take the lead from Orange Cream. Let's clear some debris from the track as well. Oops, there goes the other flag. Oh well. Alright, let's get that hood out of there. Where's it at? Yeet! Perfect. Next up is going to be Obsidian. This truck looking really good, coming out for two-wheel skills. Dark Phantom, how you doing? Jay, how you doing? Good to see everybody in the chat. Got 24 people right now. And Obsidian. We're going to see what Obsidian can do for two-wheel skills competition. Our third truck out. And it looks like he's going to the same ramp that Orange Cream went to. Having some trouble off of it, though. Can he combo it up? He's going to get it back up into a Paxton Popper. And he looked to trip it again right there, and he's going to get it on the front wheels. Very lucky move right there, keeping the first move alive. And riding it back. Can he get up on top of that ramp? Not going to get as clean of a hit as Orange Cream out there, but he did get some nice combinations right there. What else can Obsidian do out here in two-wheel skills to impress the judges? And it looks like he's just going to flip that truck around and go to the other side and do the same thing if he can. Up on those front two wheels into the stoppie and straight into the moonwalk as well. This time he's walking it up the ramp and keeping it clean. And that's the cleanest moonwalk we've seen so far tonight. Obsidian. No parts broken on that truck. He is ready for freestyle competition. We're waiting on the scores in the chat. Not a bad run right there, setting things up early in two-wheel skills competition, making it hard for the other competitors. And let's see who is next. Next up is going to be Crazy. Our first truck coming out here wearing those BKT tires. Showing off a little bit of that horsepower in that truck to the fans out here in Springfeild, Missouri. And what does Crazy have in store for two-wheel skills competition? It looks like he's going to go for the jammer as well. Straight up and down off of the jammer, planting it on top of those cars into a slap wheelie. And setting it down on top of the racing lane right there. He's got one more hit. And it looks like he's going for the van stack, straight up and down, a nice sky wheelie. Can he get it into another slap wheelie? He's going to pull it up. And a little tripped up right there. Crazy into trouble, stabbing on the gas. And almost flipping that truck over in two-wheel skills competition. Losing the hood of that truck, but almost losing a whole lot more. Now Crazy is going to park that truck up. Get ready for freestyle competition. Not a bad run, going for two sky wheelies. And turning them into slap wheelies as well. Will it be enough to take the lead? We're waiting on the scores in the chat. Get that hood out of here. And let's see. Next up will be Aftershock. A lot of you are familiar with this truck, coming out here with a new paint scheme. Austin Spence did a great job on this truck right here. And Aftershock going for something a little different. Trying to slap wheel, he's going to pull it up with no problem. Will it be enough to take the lead though? He's going to get something really solid here. And it looked like he was going to line up for a little bit of a moonwalk there, deciding not to go for that. And he's going for another sky wheelie, straight up and down for Aftershock, onto the throttle, trying to ride it out, onto the gas. Beautifully done for Aftershock, riding that sky wheelie out. Sorry I'm late. Hey, no problem. No problem at all. You know, we're just starting the competition off. Not too many trucks have gone. We got, what was that, our fifth truck? That was our fifth truck out for two-wheel skills competition. So he's still got quite a few trucks left here. Let's see here. Next up will be Tim Mente in Storm Damage. Let's see what he can do for two-wheel skills competition. Going to the van stack, similar to what Crazy did. Can he get it into a slap wheel? He tried to pull it up. But Tim Mente in Storm Damage not going to be able to do it right there. And he's going up to the K-rail. We're going to see what he can do here. Positioning up for a moonwalk. What just happened? Tire popped. Not on my watch. And he's trying to trip it up into a moonwalk. Can he get it into reverse? Tim Mente doing a good job on the throttle hard right there. Into trouble and keeping that truck on 4 wheels. Beautifully done from Tim Mente. I think that's one of his first moonwalk attempts ever. Having some pretty decent control, all things considered. It's kind of weird how it popped the tire right there. I'll try and keep that from happening here in the future. Waiting on the scores for storm damage as we move on to our next truck. Let's do Octonator. Octonator coming out on the course. Now this is the regular version of the Octonator. Of course, there are the fire and overcast variants. And we're gonna see what Octonator can do out here. Lining up for what looks like a Paxton popper here. Getting tripped up, almost not getting the hit. Getting up on top of that ramp, beautifully done on the throttle, riding out that wheelie. And Octonator, a pretty strong first hit. And it looks like he's going for a stoppy attempt right here. Once again, getting tripped up on the cradle of that truck, but still able to get the move going into neutral, and down Octonator goes. That is not how he wanted that move to end right there. He wanted to get it into reverse and start that moonwalk. But unfortunately, only a stoppy for Octonator out here, waiting on the scores. Uh-oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. There it was. I knew it. Could feel it from a mile away. Hurricane for Stephen Thompson Jr. One of the most beautiful trucks we have in the game right now. And he's coming out for 2-wheel skills competition. What's he lining up for here? And he's going for a bicycle, but not going to get all of it right there. Not what he wanted for his first attempt out here in 2-wheel skills competition. And it looks like he's going to try for it again, getting up onto the 2 wheels and slamming into that van stack, tossed up on the other side, and saving that truck from going over. Tough luck for Stephen Thompson Jr. in the 2-wheel skills competition, but there is still freestyle for him to make up some points in this show. As Stephen Thompson parks that truck up, we have 2 more trucks ready for 2-wheel skills competition before we go straight in to freestyle. Let me get this truck in gear, jeez. Alright, guys. Next up is going to be Miss Overboard. This truck looking beautiful out here, almost a carbon copy of the Overboard truck. We're going to see what Miss Overboard can do here for 2-wheel skills. Her favorite move has been the Paxton Popper, and it looks like she is lining up for it right now. Up on those back 2 wheels. Slamming that truck down on 4 wheels. She didn't ride it out quite as much as some of the other competitors out here tonight. But not a bad first hit for Miss Overboard. Now lining up for something that she doesn't go for very often. It looks like she's going for a moonwalk right here. She's going into the stoppy. Can she get it into the moonwalk? And she's gonna get it in reverse. Straight up and down in the air, losing the hood of that truck. And she's gonna put it back down on 4 wheels. Not a bad run for Miss Overboard. We're waiting on the scores in the chat. Not bad for Miss Overboard out here in two-wheel skills competition. There's still freestyle competition. I don't know if that's going to be taking the lead. But we're still waiting on those scores to come in. And Overboard, Jamie Garner. He's coming out here on the track. And he's been practicing his two-wheel skills challenge moves. We're going to see if it pays off for Jamie Garner here in Overboard. He's lining up. It looks like he's going to go for a moonwalk. Into neutral. He slammed it in reverse just in time. Slamming on the gas, and he's going to get it right there. Overboard, straight up and down on the concrete. Now he's starting to ride it forward once again. Back up the ramp he goes, and not quite going to make it all the way to the top, riding it back down. Look at the control from Jamie Garner. Almost flipping it over there, back down that ramp, and that is going to be it for his first attempt in two-wheel skills, the strongest we've seen so far. And what else does he have in the bag? And it looks like he's going to be going for a Paxton Popper. On those back two wheels, what else can he do? Is he going to ride it back up? A combination move from Jamie Garner and Overboard. And it looks like that practice in two-wheel skills is going to pay off here. I don't see how this couldn't take the lead. And he's going to put it back on all four wheels. Both of the Team Overboard trucks losing their front clips out here tonight in two-wheel skills competition, but that doesn't matter. It'll just make it easier for them to see in the freestyle competition. We're waiting on those scores from Overboard. We're going to see who took the win here. I'm sure Player 4 will have averages unless I have missed the chat, and he is a little busy right now, but I think we will have some averages up here just pretty quick. Not bad to start things off here with a little bit of two-wheel skills. And we better get that hood off the track too, huh? Yep, knew it was still there. Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on. Let me grab it. Yeet. Perfect. Alright, we're coming in with our averages right here. Orange Cream, a 7.45. Ectoplasm, a 6.3. Took the lead, but then lost it to Obsidian with an 8.3. Crazy got a 7.4, coming close to taking the lead, but not quite. Aftershock, a 6.1. Storm Damage, a 7.2. Octonator, a 7.3. Hurricane Force having some trouble getting a 4.7. Miss Overboard, an 8.2, really close to taking the lead. And then finally, Overboard took the lead for the win, as he was out last. Let me get my timer ready here, guys. And we will start up some freestyle competition. First up here is going to be Orange Cream. Came out with a solid first run in two-wheel skills competition. Let's see if he can set the bar high for freestyle. Starting his time right there, nice sky wheelie. And gonna ride it out, trying to ride it out like he did in two-wheel skills, having trouble once again. Going for the jammer. He's got 2 minutes on the clock. A nice slap wheelie for Orange Cream. Riding that wheelie out. Now turning that truck around. Some big air and even bigger sky wheelie this time around, and a hard landing on the rear end of that axle housing. Up and over that van. Turning that truck around, and now it looks like he's going to be going over the pond. Some decent air. Another slap wheelie, but he's popped the tire. I don't think that's going to stop him out here in freestyle competition, but yep, he landed on that car and it just ripped that tire to shreds. Trying to keep it going. This asphalt out here, this concrete out here is going to make it really hard on that rim. Up and over the van stack, trying to get into a wheelie nonetheless, even with the pop tire. And he's 1 minute and 10 seconds in on his time. What all can he do with that pop tire? And it looks like he's going to spin it into some donuts at the end of the track here. Onto two wheels, gonna have to save the truck. Can he do it back on all four? Technically 3.5 with that pop tire. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock. Getting turned sideways on that jump right there and not gonna be able to save it this time. 1 minute and 38 seconds filled on the clock. And he did leave some time there. We're gonna flip that truck back on over. And Orange Cream is gonna park up, waiting on the scores in the chat. That is a nice way to start things off. Whoopsies. Quite the track crew we got out here. Beautiful. And Orange Cream making his way off of the track. Unfortunate way for him to go out a little early with that pop tire. He probably would have been able to do quite a bit more. Nonetheless, he still had a great freestyle to start things off. As next up is going to be Ectoplasm. That flag's still barely hanging on, and he's starting his time right there off of the K-rail jump. Big air off of that van stack and a hard landing on the rear end. And it looks like he's going to be going for the pond as well. Going off to the side, not landing on those cars, not wanting to pop his tires like he saw that teammate truck Orange Cream do. There's too many orange trucks in this game now. Some nice air off of that racing lane, the backside of it, getting a little bit of a slap wheelie as well, and he's about 30 seconds in on his time so far. He's looking for that jammer. Some nice air straight up and down, nice sky wheelie. And some big air off of that racing lane jump. Turning that truck around and almost spinning out. May have helped him a little bit though with momentum, getting straight into some more obstacles. And another combination move right there, going a little cross-thread action, and onto the sidewalls, he's gonna save it. Now going in reverse over the jammer. Something you don't see very often in freestyle competition. Ectoplasm turning it up in here. Off of the pond, very nicely done. Who is going to be first to go for that backflip ramp? He's going to go off of that car stack right there with 30 seconds left. He's getting a nice slap wheelie. Up on one wheel. That wheel was hanging up in the air. And another slap wheelie. He's trying to get it. Little less than 20 seconds left on the clock. What else can Ectoplasm do out here? Some nice air right there and looking for a combination move off of that van stack. And it looks like he's going to try and end it off with some donuts right here, and that is going to end his time. Ectoplasm with a great run for freestyle competition. I can't see how that won't be taking the lead, but we are going to be waiting on the scores in the chat. Ectoplasm going to be the first truck to fill time. That truck almost in perfect condition still. Almost, yeah, ready for the next event. And next up, a truck that got absolutely zero cosmetic damage in the two-wheel skills competition. Came out with some of the best control we've seen. Now we're going to see what he can do in freestyle competition. This truck looks beautiful. And he's going to start off with a nice sky wheel going past vertical, and there goes the body. Losing the tailgate, both the flags messing up a little bit of those rear fenders. Nonetheless, he has started his time. Another sky wheelie right there and slamming the van down just a little bit. Looked like he tried to go for a slap wheelie, let it settle down, and that K-rail clipping onto the back end there. Now going for that van stack and some nice air off of that jump. 30 seconds in so far. Off the backside of the jammer. Nobody's hit that part of the ramp yet. Or that side. Turning it around in the corner of the field. Now going for the backside of this jump. Some massive air for Obsidian. And he's just going to keep this run going here. Massive air off that jump once again and a hard landing. The truck has been shut off. The time has been stopped. I don't think it was an RII. He is going to manage to get that truck started once again. A hard landing right there. He may have kept it in really good condition for two-wheel skills, but he's having some trouble here in freestyle competition. He's going to start his time right back up there. He's still got a minute. He's filled a minute and 3 seconds so far. Some big air right there for Obsidian. And he's turning that truck around. But the truck shutting down once again. The time has been stopped once again, having some trouble after that big hit on the rear end. And it looks like he has started that truck up once again. And there goes his time. He is losing momentum out here, having some problems with that truck. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock. What else can Obsidian do? Some big air right there from Obsidian. Into the jammer, onto two wheels. Can he save the truck? A beautiful save. That is what Obsidian needed out here in freestyle competitions. Throwing it up. And the truck once again shutting off on Obsidian. He did in fact get it started once again. Major troubles for this truck. He's only got 5 more seconds left on the clock. What else can he do? Riding it into that K-rail, and that is going to be time for Obsidian. Having some troubles out here in freestyle competition. After that really hard landing from that sky wheelie on the backside of the racing lane, that truck just kept shutting off on him. He was able to make it to the end of the time somehow, some way. Waiting on the scores for Obsidian in the chat. We're going to clear some debris off of the track really quick before we send the next truck out there. Woo! Pretty good event so far, guys. Next up is going to be Aftershock. He's going to have 2 minutes on the clock. His time will start right there, and Aftershock is on the track, ready for freestyle competition. Big air over the pond, completely clearing that little car stack. Off of the van stack, some decent air right there. Now going for that jammer. Looks like those cars are starting to get settled in just a little bit. And off to the side a little bit on that van. He wasn't quite squared up for that jump. Straight up and down, a nice sky wheelie for Aftershock. And he's 40 seconds in on his freestyle so far. He may need to pick up the momentum a little bit. Some massive air off the backside of that jump and landing a little off to the side. Going for the jammer once again. Carrying some speed into this jump. Some massive air for Aftershock and a hard landing on the rear end, getting tossed up on the front end and into the gas. He's a minute and 12 seconds in on his time so far, minute 17. Keeping the momentum up, trying to just get into every obstacle that he can. Some more nice air and a little bit of a nosedive, hard on the front end right there. And Aftershock with 20 seconds left in freestyle competition, what can he do? A little bit of some cross-thread action, comboing it up straight into the next jump and riding it up. Getting a little crossed up here in freestyle competition. And he's lined up for that backflip, but he is in fact not going to go for it as time does in fact end for Aftershock. No backflips yet so far here in freestyle competition as Aftershock is parking that truck up. We're waiting on some scores in the chat. And Aftershock parking that truck up. Next up for freestyle competition, we got Crazy. This truck doing really good in two-wheel skills competition. I believe. I think. I don't remember. Going up to the K-rail to start things off, and there goes his 2-minute timer. And that body just trying to stay on that chassis. Now going to the jammer, straight up and down. The blue side having some trouble right there. Nice slap wheelie, and a nice wheelie up the ramp. Comboing it up off the backside of the racing lane right there. And Crazy going to be the first person to go to this side of the pond, something we haven't seen so far tonight. And he's about 40 seconds in on his time so far. And he's going to rip it into some donuts here at the end of the track. Some more big air off of that jump. Not the biggest we've seen so far tonight. What else can he do for freestyle competition? Straight up and down, a nice sky wheelie and a hard landing on the rear end right there. A nice cross thread right there on the pond. Going for the jammer once again. Straight up and down. And a nice little slap wheelie to boot. Going for the backside of that van right there. And it looks like he is in fact lined up for that backflip. Will he land it? Breaking a wheel, and that is going to be the first truck to go over here in competition so far tonight. That wheel breaking off of the knuckle. He was about 1 minute and 38 seconds in on his time when the crash occurred. That knuckle still hanging on to the axle housing right there. We're going to get this truck flipped back over and off of the track. Tough luck for Crazy out here. He had a really good run going, and he was the first one to go for the backflip. Just didn't end up working out for him. Let's see if we can get this wheel to come with us. Oh, that is just messed up, dude. We'll just put her right here and call it good. Alright. Well, guys, I don't know if you're ready for this. We're gonna go into intermission. We're gonna take a look at my face. What is up, guys? How are we doing? Now you can see, my screen is off to my left, so I can't, like, constantly be reading everything. If I had my screen right here, like, if I had my screen right over here, it would be fine. I could read everything really fine, but I have to look way over here to see my chat, so how you guys doing? We are, in fact, in the intermission right now. I don't really know what else we're going to do here for freestyle competition. You know, that backflip went bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more trucks, so there's quite a bit that could be done still. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Sonar! That's me. Are my glasses, like, really... Can you guys even see my eyes? What? I don't even know if you guys can see my eyes or anything. 62 people in here right now. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. We're just having some fun. And, you know, I think from now on, when we're not doing anything... Yeah, my hair's long. My hair's super long. Got long hair. But, whenever there's not something going on, you know, I don't want to be sitting here with my gamer face on, not realizing what I'm doing. So, like, when we're not doing anything, I'll probably turn the webcam on, but it's not something that's going to be on when I'm playing with the trucks. Look at me in my greasy gamer stance. But, man, I think we're going to do Octonator next. Either that or Storm Damage. Maybe Storm Damage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What's good, guys? Yep, I'm showing my face. This is the first time I've really, like, on purpose shown it on T.Ray. So that's pretty crazy. That is, in fact, pretty crazy. Hey, what's your favorite Max D, T.Ray? I think Neil Elliott's red, like the... I don't know if it was like a cherry red or if you want to call it a wine red or what. It wasn't necessarily wine red, but it was really dark. That was beautiful. Neil Elliott's Willman Max D, man. One of the coolest. Radioactive Wolf, how you doing? The black is the coolest. Yeah, the black Max D was really cool. That was a really cool truck. Monster Jam updates, how you doing, man? Gravedigger Encore, maybe. I am only getting like 80 FPS, so maybe we could spawn in one more truck and do something at the end of this. But until then, guys, we are going to get straight back into the action, so let's do it. Let's do it. How many dogs do I have? I have 3 dogs. Let's go to storm damage here. Tim Mente. Next for freestyle competition. Let me get my timer ready here. And let's get straight back into it. Tim Mente in storm damage, performing his first ever moonwalk here tonight. And he's starting his time off right there, right in front of the crowd. Now he's getting ready for that van stack. Very nicely done. Little sky wheelie and just getting over that obstacle. Some nice air off of the racing lane as well. Keeping the momentum up. Tim Mente wanting a freestyle win out here in storm damage. Huge air off of that jammer. And once again going for the van. Oh, getting caught right there though. Will this be it for Tim Mente? It will. An unfortunate way to end the run. He was 40 seconds in on his time. And 2 trucks in a row going to be breaking their wheels. Unfortunate for Tim Mente. He came out here with a head of steam, and that van stack just decided it didn't want him jumping it. Uh-oh. Looks like we have a hydro problem as well on this truck. It's starting to stretch out on us. I don't know if we're gonna... Oh, wow. Yeah, it's stretching out on us. So, unfortunately, with that problem, we're gonna have to reset the truck. So, that does kind of suck. I hope they do fix that soon. We'll just shove it off over there so we don't have to look at it again. Let's see here. What's our next truck? Oh, that's right. I gotta go Control Tab. And our next truck will be Octonator coming out here for freestyle competition. Get my timer ready once again. It keeps going down. Keeps shutting itself down. And Octonator, some nice air off of that first obstacle right there. Little bit of a slap wheelie. And this truck looking beautiful. Straight up and down, a nice sky wheelie. Straight into a slap wheelie and comboing it up off of that van. Pulled it back down from the front wheels as well. Straight up and down once again. A nice brake tap to level that truck out and riding a wheelie down the ramp. Beautifully done by Octonator. Biggest air we've seen so far tonight, and he loses a wheel. He is not stopping that truck though. Octonator gonna keep it going. 3 runs in a row losing their wheels. Just trying to get the most air that he can right there and landing on the side. The wheels could not take it. Going for the same jump that just caused this damage. And a hard landing right there, actually losing the knuckle. Now this very hard on the truck. He's 1 minute 10 seconds in on his time so far, and he doesn't know what to go for next. Almost flipping the truck over right here. Can he save it from going over and keeping it? And all 3 wheels right here. There isn't much he can do with this problem. Trying to keep the run going, stuffing the truck into the ground. He has been RII'd, and the time has been stopped. And the driver is waving that the freestyle will in fact be over. A tough break for Octonator out here in freestyle competition. 3 runs in a row getting cut short by some damage on the trucks. I'm going to pull that truck off to the side of the track, clear some debris. An unfortunate way for Octonator to end it out here, getting some of the biggest air we've seen so far tonight, but the landing was too much for the truck to handle. Let's Let's move that knuckle out of here. Get the tire out of here as well. Is that just going in the crowd? Killed people. Jeez. Alright. Next up for Freestyle Competition, there's only 3 trucks left. There possibly will be an encore, we'll have to see, guys. But next up, Stephen Thompson. Hurricane Force. He had a really tough break in two-wheel skills competition, coming in last place. And now looking for some redemption in freestyle. Getting a little bit of air right there off the backside of the racing lane, and some of the biggest air we've seen off of the jammer. Almost getting into the wall there. Able to keep it off. Some massive air off of the pond, the biggest we've seen off of that for sure. Nice combination moves here from Stephen Thompson. And getting into an early set of donuts. And he's going to settle the truck down right there. Some more massive air for Hurricane Force. And another hard landing for these trucks out here. So far, an all-out air assault out here in Freestyle Competition. And showing Octonator how it's done some massive air, keeping the truck together on 2 wheels, and he's gonna keep it on all 4s. Just about a minute in on his time right here, and Hurricane Force having a good run so far. Going off to the side right there, hard landing on the left side of that truck. Some big air off of that ramp. Damaging the body a little bit. Going through the vans, and now he's lined up for that backflip ramp. Going into it, and another wheel going off here in Freestyle Competition. A minute and 30 seconds left, or filled on the clock, leaving 30 seconds on the clock. Stephen Thompson Jr. All these drivers getting bit out here. 4 trucks in a row now, losing their wheels. And Hurricane Force gonna drive his truck off to the side. An unfortunate way for that freestyle to end there. So we're gonna keep moving on. We only got 2 trucks left for competition here. And that is going to be Miss Overboard and Overboard. 2 teammate trucks. Waiting on the scores in the chat for Stephen Thompson. He had a really good run going. Will it be enough to take the lead even though he didn't fill his time? Miss Overboard ready for freestyle competition. And after this, the big man himself, Jamie Garner. Nice start to the freestyle right here. Into a little bit of a slap wheelie, nicely done. Off of the same jump that got storm damage right there. Looked like that car is in fact still grabbing people. Trying to keep the momentum up. She's about 30 seconds in on her time, and Miss Overboard's having a decent run. She's going to have to pick it up here, though. The Garners all very good at driving these vehicles out here. Slamming on the gas as soon as she gets into the landing for that slap wheelie. Going for some massive air right there. Beautifully done. This truck is normally seen running as Black Pearl in the Monster Jam series, but whenever they come out in the Independent series, Jamie Garner's wife takes control as she completely destroys the jammer for her husband. Not even going to be able to come out and hit that jammer unless he does. You never know with Jamie Garner. Massive air off the backside of that racing lane. Trying to get the slap wheelie once again. Over the van. And just keeping this run going. Hard flat landing right there. Now it looks like she's gonna try and put it into some donuts with 20 seconds left on the clock. Almost getting onto two wheels right there, but keeping that truck under control. Going for a cross-thread maneuver, and it's gonna work out for another slap wheelie. And with less than 10 seconds on the clock, this is going to be one of the last moves right here. And as time ends right there for Miss Overboard, a hard landing right there. She's not quite done. Oh, getting stuffed up there on the front wheel, folding up, and she's gonna keep it on all four wheels at the end of the run. Waiting on the scores for Miss Overboard in the chat. But there's still one more. Jamie Garner in Overboard coming out on the track. We're going to have to see what he can do for Freestyle Competition. Going to the backside of the pond for his first hit and starting time right there. Getting a little clipped up there. Going off of the jammer the opposite side and tearing that car down a little bit more into a nice slap wheelie. Comboing it up and slamming into the side of the K-rail. It completely rejected him. Nonetheless, Jamie Garner going to try and keep it going here in Freestyle Competition. Straight up and down, a nice sky wheelie and a hard landing on the rear end of that chassis. Massive air off that jammer once again. Riding a wheelie off of that jump. Very nicely done by Jamie Garner and Overboard, and it looks like he's lining up for an early backflip. Will he be the one to do it? Getting into the backflip and into a moonwalk. The first backflip landed of the night. Everybody been having so much trouble with that ramp. And Jamie Garner gonna break the curse. Going to the other side of the jammer like I said he might. Slamming onto the throttle and pulling it into a wheelie. Dropping it into first and into second gear. The biggest air we've seen so far tonight in a hard landing. The truck has been shut off. I don't know if it was an RII or if the truck just died on him. We're going to wait to see if Jamie Garner can start that truck back up, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Unfortunately, damaging that truck just a little too much on that hit. Too much speed and getting way too vertical in the air. There was no way he could get away with that. Leaving 34 seconds on the clock. Will it be enough to take the lead? Tough luck for Jamie Garner and Overboard. Let's see here. Be right back. I'm going to spawn in a truck. We're going to do an encore, guys. We had some trouble with that backflip all night. This event needs an encore. Somebody wanted a Gravedigger. I wonder what it's gonna be. Okay. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I need to do this? Yep. Okay. You know, guys, we had some trouble in the freestyle competition. Gravedigger the Legend, driven by Adam Anderson, coming out here on the track. This is just an exhibition run, not for scores. We'll be waiting on the averages to come in from player 4. There they are, actually. Before we keep this run going, let's take a look at those. Orange Cream, a 6.4 to start freestyle off, and then Ectoplasm taking the lead with an 8.7. Obsidian coming close with an 8.5. Probably didn't take the lead because of the momentum problems that he had. Aftershock, a 7.8, not quite making it. Same as Crazy, a 6.9. Storm Damage had a 4.5, going over early. Octonator, a 5.6 as well, going over early. Hurricane Force had an 8.8, actually taking the lead right there. Beautifully done from Hurricane Force, a good run, good enough to take the lead. And then Miss Overboard came and took the lead right from him with a 9.1. And then Overboard an 8.9, and that means Miss Overboard is going to take the freestyle competition. And we're gonna send Gravedigger the Legend into its grave right now. That was a nice little competition we had there. Some good two-wheel skill stuff. It is definitely harder to do all that kind of stuff on a track that has mostly concrete and stuff like that. So all things considered, this all went really well. Human, player 4, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's just tear this truck apart. Ghost Rider, how you doing? 72 people in the chat right now. How you guys doing? It's good to see you all here. For those of you who weren't here when I said it, or yeah, for those of you who weren't here when I said it at the beginning of the stream, I know I said I probably wasn't going to be streaming today, but you know we're not. Oh no. We're not going to be able to stream next weekend, most likely, unless our camping trip gets canceled from all this smoke. So, I thought, you know what? I may as well just tough it through the weekend. It'll be fine. I'll live. Plus, I enjoy streaming as well. So, like, this is a little treat. It's a treat for all of us. But yeah, next weekend we're going to be camping, guys. I think 4 or 5 days without a stream. It'll be fine. We'll all be okay. And then we'll all be very refreshed. We'll come back to the streams full force. Before we go on the camping trip, I am going to be releasing a video. Just got done editing it last night. Got to put some commentary on it today. You could be seeing that tomorrow or the next day. So keep an eye out for another video on the T.Ray channel. Bakugan, Dragonoid, or Dragon? I think Dragon. I like Dragon better personally. I really do. There's some big air. Uh-oh, onto two wheels. Can we save that? Into Overboard, and that is going to be it for the encore, guys. Gravedigger the Legend closing it off. We all missed the truck. Tell you what, that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun for the first time. Hey, can we get a freestyle? An old school track with Goldberg, please. I don't have Goldberg, my friend. I'm sorry. I apologize. Goldberg is, in fact, in Rigs of Rods. Yeah, it's not in BeamNG, though. We don't have any Max Ds or anything, my friend. Bam! How are we doing today, guys? I'm sorry, T.Ray, for spamming. I didn't see you spamming. Well, don't start spamming. You're sorry for spamming. It doesn't work very well when you spam. Sorry for spamming. You have a sore throat? Jacob has a sore throat. Sorry about that, Jacob. Glad we could help you out. Why isn't electric blue in the game? I would think it would be removed in 1.1 or 7B. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was removed with A. I don't really know though. How often does Monster Jam do shows on Sunday and weekdays? I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched Monster Jam, to be honest. I can't remember. It was March 16th or 19th. I don't even remember what day we went to Monster Jam, so I don't know. This was a good stream. Thank you, man. Yeah, this has been fun. I think we'll go somewhere else. This track, there isn't too much to do here, but it was really fun to have an event here. Back in the day, I really did want to do... oh, what was it? An event here for the T.Ray channel, but, I mean, I just never got to it. There's so many tracks that have been being implemented recently, it's really hard to keep up with things. Bradley, sup, T.Ray? Not much, man. We're just hanging out. We are just hanging out. Dark Phantom says I look good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Adam or Ryan Anderson? In terms of driving, I'm gonna have to go with Ryan. Adam's had his moments, don't get me wrong, you know. But like, oh, stuck in the car. Stuck in the car. But like, I don't know. I think currently, or like, yeah, with current times, it would be Ryan. In terms of wow factors and just everything. Adam's not necessarily like lowered the bar, but he's been way more conservative this past year. Can't blame the guy. I'm sure he's had countless injuries from the trucks. He actually had an injury in the 2019 season that he had to have his brother drive the truck for him to take the points championship. That was kind of sad. I wish he could have claimed it himself, but you know, Ryan brought it home for him, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, Adams had some of the best moments back in like 2014 to like 12. He had some really good moments back in 2010s. So, but the past couple of years, he's been pretty conservative compared to Ryan. Oh, let's see. I have been to 5 Monster Jam shows. Nice, dude. That's a good amount. I think I've been to more, but like all of them have been at Spokane Arena and or the Fairgrounds. Alright, yeah, let's go to a different track here. I don't know which track we're going to go to, but we'll figure it out. There's no new tracks right now, I don't think. Donna, thank you for swinging by. Okay. Let's take a look. Brightport Speedway. Let's just do Brightport Speedway. This is one of my favorite layouts for Freestyle Competition. Oh, let's see if it crashes right here. It looks like it's gonna crash. Dang it, man. Dang it, darn it, dang it. Oh, it didn't crash. Nice. Do Orlando 2014. That isn't in the game, my friend. It is not. Let's see here. What should we do? I mean, I wish there was just a normal purple version, not just the World Finals. But it's whatever. We're gonna use it. Have you ever been to Houston? No, I haven't. Hello, watching your live streams, but not commenting. No, that's fine, man. No problem. Everybody loves Gravedigger, man. Hello, Robert. How you doing, man? You've been to 4 Monster Jam shows. That's a pretty good number, too. Yep, the best show I've ever been to was World Finals 17. The second best, Seattle, 2019. Both super good shows. Both the only stadium shows I've ever been to. And, you know, with arena shows, I mean, I'm really happy that they've implemented the pod into arena shows. It's really brought a lot more excitement to the arena shows, because, you know, it used to just be a car stack, and then either a dirt hill or a van stack. And, like, after a while, that got super dated, and it wasn't even fun. It was still fun to go to monster truck shows just to see them and stuff, like, obviously, but it wasn't as fun, you know. So, like, them implementing the pod was probably the best thing that they could do, in my opinion, at least. I think two-wheel skills should probably go away from stadiums in the future and either be replaced by something or, you know, just altogether be thrown out. But in arenas, I love two-wheel skills. I think it's super cool for arenas, so. Next year I'll be going to Paxton, Illinois to do Tom's training. Oh, really? For the drivers? Oh, that's crazy, dude. So that's just Monster Jam University, I think. Well, good luck on you, bud. Slamming it. Yeah, I only went to Monster Jam World Finals 16 in Las Vegas, but it was bad due to Overkill Evolution. Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, a lot of people didn't think that he deserved to win. It's been so long that I don't even remember who did deserve to win. When I went to World Finals 17, I thought that either Dennis or Damon Bradshaw or Cam McQueen should have won. But Adam Anderson won, and it made no sense on how he won. Like, he had a lot of good air, he had good momentum, sure, but he had no wow factors, and he never even touched bonus time. He rolled over as soon as bonus time started, where everybody else had filled it and had full runs, crazy wow factors, good saves, massive air. You know, it was actually an event where Gravedigger won just because of the name. And that made me sad, you know, leaving that event made me pretty sad. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it was World Finals. It's as big as it gets. You got to see some of the best people. It doesn't matter who wins, because we all know who won. You know, it sucks that Adam ended up walking away with the trophy that night. You know, obviously, he's a good driver. Of course, he's going to win trophies, but that night wasn't his night. It was either Damon's or Dennis's. Do you miss bonus time? I don't know. I don't know, man. It was controversial, and that's why it got taken away. But then again, everything's controversial, and that's why fan judging is back. So, with monster trucks, I really don't know what the right answer is for judging. I don't think there ever will be. You just kind of have to see what you see and know who the actual winners are, even though the more popular trucks are just always going to get 10s. It's just how it is. Same with Sud, you're right, yeah. You are absolutely right. Oopsies. Oh, that was kind of cool. You went to World Finals 6, 7, and 8? That's pretty cool. 6 was the one it rained. That was your first World Finals. That's crazy. Uh-oh. That was awkward. Save it! Hoo! Hoo-ha! It's like Johnny Bravo. Hoo-ha! Hoo! Hey, pretty mama. Hoo-ha! Do any of you know who Johnny Bravo is? I might cry here in a second. Johnny Bravo is my hero as a child. Hoo-ha! I'd recommend Sparky. Okay, let me reset. I'd recommend Sparky. I don't know why, but they always do well in my off-camera series. Oh, okay, cool. Why does Gravedigger always win everything? Because it's the most popular truck. People come there already wanting Gravedigger to win. So, like, even if it flips over in the first hit, like, a lot of people are gonna get on Judge's Zone and put a 10 just because it's Gravedigger. So, you know, that's why. And one of the worst things that Judge's Zone does is tell the fans that it's their fault. Like, of course it's their fault to a point, but like, nobody in there can control what the score is going to be. Nobody. So, I mean, it's just weird, man. You got announcers at the beginning of the events telling you that if you boo a score, it's entirely your fault, but at the same time, that just comes across, in my opinion, as petty, because that makes me think that Feld higher-ups gave them a script to go off of, or like, you know, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, they can't figure out what to do, so instead they're just going to slam the fans for 2 seasons straight. They're so biased. That's why I hate fan judging. Yep, you're right. Massey, hey, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, man. Go have fun on Beam. Just slamming this truck around, dude. Oh, man. I left my Snapchat on, or not my Snapchat on, my internet on my phone. I don't normally do that. It doesn't look like the stream's struggling at all. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, my buddy Ryan sent me a Snapchat of my face in the webcam. Beautiful picture of myself. He caught me at like the worst moment. On purpose. If you're watching, Ryan, thanks. I appreciate that. That's funny. Oh, he's typing back to me. Let's see what he says. Could you do Rings of Roz? We can hop on Rings of Roz here in a little bit. Why not? It would be weirder if I wasn't. Okay. Somebody wants to go to Rigs of Rods. I think we will do that here in a little bit. Keep messing around a little bit. Hey, Sonar, is it in windowed mode? Right now it's not, no. Right now we're full screen. Or Windows mode? I don't know if I actually understood what you were saying there. I feel like Monster Jam isn't as popular anymore. I feel like you're right. Yeah, it's definitely dwindling. Definitely dwindling. It seems like the Digger trucks are stronger than the others in-game. I don't know about in-game. In real life, I could tell you, yes, they definitely get priority on parts. Whoops, sorry, I just like kicked my desk. They definitely get priority in parts, but on the game, I don't think they're necessarily any stronger than any other truck. I think all the trucks are way too strong still. These trucks should be able to break a lot easier. Like, let's say this for instance. Right here, I should be able to break a 4-link. Right there, I should have broke a whole lot of stuff. Because I landed on the brakes, the whole front end got shoved into the ground, those 4 links would be destroyed. And we're 100% fine. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. This truck does look really good, though. Some pretty good detail on it. Pretty good. Everything lines up. I just realized those shocks don't even have, like, tabs or anything. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Hey, T.Ray, do you like Damon Bradshaw better as the Monster Energy driver, or do you like Todd LeDuc? Damon. I'm 100% on the Damon side. Damon was a better driver, in my opinion. He was the best. You know, he brought so much to the sport that people still use to this day. And then, you know, I don't necessarily know exactly what happened, but I do know that he got escorted out of a pit party by security at one point. So, I mean, that was the last time we saw him in a Monster Jam. Where do you get the Super Duty Sudden Impact and F-150 Blue Thunder? I believe you get that from the Bev Pack on BeamMonsters.com. If you don't know where BeamMonsters.com is, there are links to every pack every pack in the description of this live stream. So go check out the description. There's the Bev Pack right there, or you can just go on to the website. Excuse me, the website and check it out for yourself. Escorted out of the pit party? Yes, he was. It wasn't like, I think it was after the pit party, and then Carl Van Horn filled in for him that night, but he basically got fired. He got fired. I think at one point he wanted a little bit more money on his contract, and Feld didn't want to give it, and Todd LeDuc was willing to take less of a cut. So, Monster Jam fired Damon Bradshaw and took up Todd LeDuc's offer. Todd was better as Metal Militia. I mean, like, I don't know. I think Todd's still a decent driver. I think he's still the same, like, he'd be doing the same stuff in Metal Militia he's doing in Monster Energy, you know? But, I don't know. I like Damon better in Monster Energy. Human said he's got to go later, man. Jacob. Alright, guys. Let's take a second here and head to Rigs of Rods. I think everything should be set up for it. So let me close the game. The BeamNG's so bad at closing. It can't even close its own game anymore without recognizing it as a crash. So it has to sit here for like 15 seconds, frozen, not able to close itself. So basically Damon left because he didn't like the sport of Monster Jam. I mean, he loved Monster Jam to a point, but like he felt he wasn't getting paid enough for it. And to be fair, as Carl Van Horn has said in the past, like on a Facebook post, that I don't know if I should really get into it too much, but I mean, like, it's drivers don't get paid very much for what they do, you know, and they're gonna have some complications in their health if they keep driving and driving and driving like these guys have. So as much as it sounds like bad that these guys want more money, at the end of the day, they're gonna have some health complications that they need bills to pay for, hospital bills and stuff like that. Like, these guys love monster trucks, sure, but monster trucks isn't all you know, like Candyland, Happy Days, stuff like that. It's a tough sport, and it will take you out. So, you know, I mean, monster trucks, they're a different breed. Now we're waiting for Rigs of Rods to show up here. Let's go on to this new MetLife. I think we've been on here quite a few times, but it's super fun. When did that happen? It was after World Final 17. I think like they were starting first quarter of 2007, the 2017 season, or the 2018. I think it was 17. Let's see here. What should we spawn in? Let's just do Gravedigger 20 for now. I don't have very many trucks for this game, guys, so probably gonna see a lot of the same stuff. I've caught every stream so far. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And as you can tell, Gravedigger and Rigs of Rods looks nothing like Gravedigger and BeamNG. Quite a bit of a detailed difference. Ugh. Man, I've never even really realized how much of a difference it makes. But like, BeamNG is beautiful, man. It kind of looks like Play-Doh, doesn't it? It looks like the face is made of Play-Doh. It's weird. Oh, let's see for Monster Jam updates. What really happened was Damon didn't agree with the contract extension they were wanting to give him, so the event coordinator booked Damon's flight back home. Interesting. That's kind of like the Cole Vennard story. Like, I remember back when he got fired. He didn't get fired until he got off the plane. Like, he was at Vegas, got off the plane, and then got fired. Could you imagine making it to where you're supposed to be traveling to for a show and being fired once you get there? Ugh. But, you know, Cole's still in the spotlight. He's got his own truck with Overboard now. Player 4 saying, Solonar, thanks for everything you do, brother. No problem, man. No problem. I love doing these streams. I love just talking about Monster Jam and informing people of things that I can. Been going for an hour and 15 minutes, guys. Jeez. Let's see. T.Ray, I got the track, and when I was clicking to play it, it freezed my laptop. Uh-oh. That means your laptop probably can't handle it, unfortunately, my friend. Like I said, if you're on BeamNG, like, it takes a lot to run BeamNG on most computers. Rigs of Rods, it's a little easier, but it still takes a lot. Some computers cannot run this game. What happened with Cole Vennard is Justin Sipes, and Justin Sipes. I forgot about that story. That was fun. That was something. They didn't want to show up to morning media, and they both showed up to the drivers' meeting. Oh, I thought that was just Justin. I heard with Cole it was a different situation. I heard that he let an event promoter drive a truck, and a higher up saw that happen because you and your crew drive, like the driver of the truck and the crew member are the people who are supposed to drive the truck. So from what I heard, he let somebody drive. Let's see what we got here. New follower, thank you, man. Oh, Kev, I'm just saying I'm gonna say Kev99. Thank you, Kev. But what was I saying? Oh, crap. Do I remember? He let an event promoter drive the truck, like park Gravedigger, and he wasn't allowed to do that. So, that's what I heard. But I could be wrong. You know, in the community, things travel like wildfire, and half the information is wrong, so gotta take most of these things with a grain of salt. That also happened. Okay, yeah, okay. Man, that's crazy. I mean, I totally understand. That was a little irresponsible, I guess. But man, I mean, I totally get it. Like, of course, if somebody asks, like, the event promoter, I don't know. I probably, in his shoes, wouldn't have done that. But, I mean, I don't hold that against him. Like, nobody can hold that against him. I don't care that he got fired for that. That's Cole Vennard's fine. Such a good driver. How's the smoke up here doing? Oh, it's still just yellow outside. I can't see even to the highway. We live on a small dirt road, a quarter-mile dirt road that enters onto a highway, and I can't even see the highway. Can't see it. How do you set up rear steer and ROR? Oh, whoops. On a controller, you need... Well, if you're on a... It depends on if you're on a PS4 controller or an Xbox controller, or if you're on keyboard, it should be set up. It should be F1 and F2. But there are a bunch of controller fixes on simmonsters.com. Go check it out. There will be some stuff about it, on how to fix it on the current version of the game. So go do some research, my friends. Anyone know how to get rigs of rods? Go to rigsofrods.org and download the game from there. And then from there, you can download the monster trucks from simmonsters.com. The monster trucks and the tracks for them. I'm not complaining, to be honest. He drives so much better in Black Pearl than he did in Gravedigger. I mean, like, yeah, he learned a lot in Gravedigger, but I'd have to agree. He really slams Black Pearl around, and he really drives that as his identity. He's made that his identity, so I think it's really cool, too. I agree. You use an Xbox controller? Okay, let's try it. Okay, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Damon who? Damon Bradshaw. What do I think of the Triple Threat series? You know, I think it's cool. I like I said, if you were here when I was talking about pods earlier, I like the pods better. And you know, the Triple Threat series is mainly for people who, I mean, I could be wrong on this, but what I've thought of the Triple Threat series is like people who are still kind of in training for monster truck driving, in a way. Unless you're Tyler Meninga and you're just like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they won't let him get out of arenas right now because he's the best at two-wheel skills, and two-wheel skills is like highlighted in arenas, like it's an actual huge competition rather than just, hey, this is two-wheel skills, you're confused now. Like, people actually somewhat seem to get into two-wheel skills because of how close they are to the truck. So, like, I think that's why Tyler's in there, but, yeah, I don't know. I like the Triple Threat series. It's more fun to go to arenas with pods, in my opinion. Zonar, have you played Roblox before? I played it a long time ago with my buddy Dustin in, like, 2012, but not with monster trucks. It was way before the monster truck stuff came around, or rather that I was aware of it. And then I never played it again. It wasn't my cup of tea. Let's see. I'm a huge Monster Jam fan. I don't care about those those dwindle downs. I have been going to Monster Jam shows in Calgary, Alberta, Canada for almost 10 to 12 years, and I love it. Good stuff, man. He's in arenas because he wants to be. It's in his contract, same with Bari. Interesting. Okay, thanks for the information. Yeah, like I said, that was kind of just me assuming. I had no actual clue of what was going on, so... Cool. That's interesting, though, you know? You'd think he'd want to go out there in the stadium shows and get a little bit more experience. But, to each their own. Whatever happened to George Belhant? I don't know. Like, I know it was a pretty nasty thing when he did end up let go from the company, but I don't know any specifics, you know? I don't. The monster truck physics are terrible for Roblox. I don't even think there's monster trucks in Roblox anymore. I mean, there probably is, but I don't think there's, like, you know, Gravedigger and stuff like that. I don't, like, actively look into it or anything, so I have no clue if there is, but... I thought a while ago they got taken down for trying to actually sell, like, props, like Monster Jam props and stuff like that. Let's see here. Vaughn says he misses Path of Destruction. Where do you guys hear and find out about Cole and Damon getting fired? To be honest, I don't even know where I heard it. It was a long time ago. Couldn't tell ya. I couldn't tell ya. It's my ear. It feels like my right ear is going bad. I could be wrong though. Maybe I have like an ear infection going on. It kind of feels like it's muffled. It's weird. He did an AMA post on Reddit. That's the most I've talked to George before. Oh. Oh, ask, what is AMA? Ask me anything. Okay, that's what it means. Sorry, I'm slow on that stuff. Barry doesn't want the money. Oh yeah, he wants to drive monster trucks. He's a fan. He's a fan. I think he makes a lot of money from, or like a lot of side money from the RC stuff. But at the same time, that's a hobby. Even if he doesn't make money, I know he's still enjoying it. Like, that's one of his passions. Heard George retired? I don't think so. I think George wants to get back in the seat. I really do. I don't know if it would be in the Monster Jam area things, but I think he does want to get back in the seat. How'd you do your rear steer? I can't find how to do it. Go do some research on Sim Monsters. You will find stuff on how to fix your rear steer in there. Oh, the Leduc Leap is what you're talking about with that Metal Militia jump. Yep. Oh, the World Finals 14 or 15? I forgot. Whoops. Save it. Nice. Alright, let's go to like one of the newer tracks and try some like two-wheel skills and some tricks and stuff like that. Let's try it out, man. Woo! Alright. Single player, let's go 2020. How many 2020 shows do we got? We got St. Louis, Tampa, the Truck Fest in Gaithersburg, and Anaheim. Huh. We were at Anaheim recently. We were at St. Louis recently. We were at Tampa recently. So 2019. We don't have very many of those either. Jeez, what is with me in tracks? 2018. Anything there? Nothing. 2017. Little bit. Let's go to Foxborough. Want to come by any two? I mean, sure. I don't have very many trucks. Uh-oh. Never mind. It's not refreshing. I have to restart my internet to do that. That will end the stream. Sorry, my dude. I don't know why it does that. And as you can hear, the music just stopped. That means my internet's cutting out, which is weird. I don't understand how it works either. Like, it's here. I'm obviously live streaming to you, but it cut out at the same time. I don't know. It's weird. I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the stream. It looks like we're doing fine still. And let's just go to Foxborough. Dang it, I really wanted to join. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Rigs are roads. We were in Gravedigger already. I don't know what to do, man. There's not very many trucks that I have as I scroll through a ton. A lot of them are V4 and breakable trucks that I'm not going to be spawning in. Breakable trucks could be better, could be improved. We did Metal Militia yesterday. These are all... Oh, wait. Oh, but these are the broken ones. Dang it. We could do a PEI truck, but those handle like crap. Overboard. Those are breakables. Dang it. Ooh, the Outlaw Harper. Someone sent this to me. Let's do that. Let's see here. Let's read a couple more things. I had this one awesome time meeting Jim Kohler at an event down here. Sadly, his run was cut short when he flipped over. I also got a picture with him and his truck, aka the Chevy Bel Air. Signature Jim Kohler right there, man. This is what Outlaw actually looks like. It has no sounds. This is a very quiet stream. This is the real Outlaw. This thing is super cool, man. We use this a lot in BeamNG as maximum destruction. Or like, kind of, not really. It's Outlaw, but... This truck is cool, man. It's actually, it's nice to have a legitimate version of it to play with. It's so long. Jeez. Oh, and it has the slow shift. Dang it, man. Hey, Sonar, I have a question. Why do you drive Mohawk Warrior on the Events and Beam Monsters YouTube channel? I used to drive Mohawk Warrior a lot in Rigs of Odds, and we were having discussions on what trucks we wanted to drive in the league, and I was like, you know what? This is the year that I want to be Son of a Digger. I've never been a Gravedigger. I've been Max D. Like, that's one of my favorite trucks. once before in a league that didn't actually end up seeing the light of day too much. Or, like, it saw the light of day. We did some events, but we didn't finish it. I think we got halfway or quarter way through the season, and it kind of just fell apart. But I was going to be Son of a Digger. But they told me that Son of a Digger couldn't be used because the people that we're running with, a couple of the people are not in the developer group, so they can't have Son of a Digger. So I was like, man, I don't know what else to run. I'm just going to run Mohawk Warrior. And that was that. I just didn't care, really. I just didn't really care. Next year, or the next season, I'm probably going to be running Sud. And we're going to have Josh Rhodes join us, I believe, in Gravedigger. So that's going to be really cool. I think there's going to be about 10 or 12 people in the league at that point. But I don't know, man. It'll be really cool to have Josh in there, and he'll be commentating, I believe, the World Finals or something like that for Season 1. So it's going to be cool. Let's see. Note politics, please, and watch the spam. Uh-oh, we got some politics going on in here. Oh, I see Mr. T up there. Gotcha. The other thing I want to know is who plays Roblox? Not I, sir. Not I. I want to restart that music back up, but I don't know if it's actually going to start or what. Oh, crap. That's some damage right there. Oh, it reset itself. How do you get your camera on free mode? Go to Shift-C. And then you can use your mouse and WASD and Shift and Control to go faster. And then you can put your camera up here and press Control-C. And it'll like lock it so you can free your mouse. And then you can go up here to Outlaw. Make sure you're in it. Why is it not working? I should be able to hit tracking. There it is. Bang. So now I can drive the truck around like this. Kind of cool. Uh-oh. Save it! Ow, that would hurt so bad. But we're going to save it anyways. And this thing looks so good. Sidewall save. Tossing it back over. Oh, could have picked a pack of gum up off the ground. Okay, let's see here. I want to try and turn the music back on if I can. Hey! We're back. Good, good, good. That was interesting. Well, let's spawn in a different truck. Let's see here. Do I have any fresh? I do. Oh, but they're like the Gavrils and stuff like that. Dang it. I'm going to have to take all these breakables out so I can actually see what I have. I have Son of a Digger 1. We'll spawn that in. Sonar, can you drive Bigfoot? I don't have any Bigfoots in ROR right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. Here in a little bit, we might hop back over onto BeamNG or something. Or we'll end on Riggs Rods or something. I don't even know. I don't even know, bro. We're just chilling. Do I play Monster Jam Steel Titans? I have. However, I'm not really going to spend any more money on it. I spent money on it to get it on my Xbox. I played the campaign all the way through once. And then I just decided that it didn't really have too much replayability in my opinion. So no, I haven't really touched it since. But I will say it was kind of cool. Like I did enjoy some parts of it. You know, I did end up playing through the campaign all the way through, so. Going crazy, dude. Weird that I can do extreme camera in ROR but not BeamNG. Oh, you mean free camera? Was the NWO monster truck only a promotional thing for the WWE or WWF? Yeah, it was. Or it was a WCW. NWO is a WCW thing, so WCW had a lot of trucks. I don't know if WWE ever had very many. I think they had some on the independent scene once, but that was a WCW. Let's see. I thought you had one because I saw it in the last stream. One what? Oh, sorry, I've already forgot. Let's see, can I like look back up here? Sonar, can you drive Bigfoot? In BeamNG I was driving it, yeah, but I don't have Bigfoot in ROR. Woo! Alright, let's just do a couple tricks here. Let's see if we can do something different. Taking my eyes off the chat for now, guys, sorry. Into the moonwalk. Can we keep it going, though? Oh, that hood caught. Beautiful, dude. Oh, please. Dang it, we lost it. Yeah, it's over. Is it hard racing in leagues? Yeah. Yeah, these guys on Rigs and Rods are fast, man. Yep, it ain't no easy feat. I've won quite a few racing competitions and or come very close. I am regarded as one of the faster people, but like at the same time, I'm not the fastest, you know? I'll never be the fastest in Rigs and Rods. There's people that spend day and night on this game. They'll never admit it, but they do. So, and you know, you can tell who plays this game too much by how they race, basically. What is your favorite Monster Jam truck that you want to come back to Monster Jam? I've talked about this in the past, quite a few of you probably know this, but I want to see Bulldozer or Blacksmith come back, man. So bad. I'd love to see them both come back. Do Gravedigger the Legend? I think we do have one of those. Yeah, I definitely have one of those. I'll spawn that in. Save it! That's not a save. Okay. Let's remove current. Oh my gosh, I remembered to do that. It's crazy. Gravedigger the Legend. We got 2018. Atom Custom. Oh, that's breakable. Okay, let's just do the Atom Custom. I think that'll be fine. I mean, the Beam Monsters League? Oh, that's pretty hard too. I mean, I thought it was going to be really easy for me to walk away with a win. The music is still cutting out. Jeez. I thought it was going to be easy for me to walk away with a points championship, but we're having another league event today, I believe, so we'll find out more. Right now, I'm about 20 points in the lead in the points championship. I am in first place. But those guys are tough racers, so it's going to be hard to keep it there. I'd really like to be able to win the points championship at the end of the season, but I've got to be on my A game to beat those guys. Sonar, do you like the Marvel thing that was going on with Monster Jam? Yeah, I did. I did like it. I liked the Hulk truck. That was super cool. I only saw it like once or twice. It did like an encore at one of the World Finals, or appeared in one, and it ran overseas once, and then I think that was it. Then the contract went out, so. Let's see here. Do you have Bakugan in ROR? No, I don't. I have a breakable version of it that I'm not going to spawn in, but it's also like, I don't know. It's fine to use it in ROR and everything, but the fact that it was stolen from Steel Titans makes me not want to use it, you know? Fusion, how you doing, man? Been having a pretty good stream today. Let's take a look here. It looks like our last subscriber was Marie Lambert. Thank you, Marie. And our last donation, I believe, was yesterday from Player 4. He did $2 to say goodbye. I think that's what that was. And so far, Player 4 has donated $112 in total. I don't know if anybody's ever going to be able to beat that, Player 4. I think I told you that earlier today. I don't know, man. That's a lot of money. Player 4 has always been really good out here. He's doing a great job on the moderation. He hasn't even been hired a week. He's doing crazy good. He's helping the community quite a bit. And pretty soon he's going to get his own custom truck, I think. And then whenever El Toro does come out for BeamNG, he'll get a custom skin for that as well. Dark Juice, how you doing, man? How long do those BeamNG 20 Monster Trucks freestyle videos take you? Oh, like, well, I don't normally do 20. I think, yeah, I don't do 20. I do like 8 sometimes. I do 10, 12, 13, stuff like that. The most I did recently was 16. And they take a while. Normally I'm editing for around 8 to 10, 12 hours, something like that. It takes quite a while to get a video edited. But mostly because I'm a perfectionist. Like, some of it isn't even editing. Some of it's me watching back the clip to make sure it looks really, really good. Like, I'm just a perfectionist when it comes to my videos, so. Sand adapt. I'm gonna make him a whole custom set for Beam. Well, he's already donated to the site, so like that's why he's getting custom trucks. If you want to do that, I mean, sure. But Sand, my man, I'm telling you, the devs have some really good stuff going on. If you're working on trucks right now, I would just either stop, like the 3D bodies and stuff. We're gonna have that out. So like, if you start implementing those into game and people download them, it's going to break their CRD mod. And with new updates and stuff like that, it's going to break it even more, and people are going to come to us like, why are our trucks broken? And it's going to be because of your mod. So, like, I'm really going to ask you to lay down on that stuff. And you can do custom skins and stuff like that on the bodies that exist right now, but you shouldn't be adding stuff. What show was the Mad Scientist front flip from, and isn't that the most memorable thing from Monster Jam? Technically, yes, yeah. It's the most insane thing that anybody can even comprehend happened in a monster truck. You're absolutely right. It was done by Lee O'Donnell and VP Mad Scientist at World Finals 18. Sonar, do you have a Discord server? I don't. I just mess around on the Beam Monsters server. So, no, you won't like see me in the public most of the times. That's just normally where I play around. There's hidden servers or like chats that you can go into, and I'm normally in the dev chat. Why does the title say BeamNG, but this is ROR? Because this series is monster trucks and stuff. So like, it does say BeamNG, you're right, but we switched from BeamNG to ROR. Somebody suggested it. Since it's monster trucks and stuff, we can pretty much do whatever we want. As long as we start the stream off with BeamNG, we probably will go back to it here in a little bit. There really isn't much to do in ROR other than drive around, but BeamNG, there's quite a bit of stuff to do, my friends, so we'll probably hop back over there here in just a little bit. Kind of getting bored of ROR, to be honest. It's fun to play with people, but like playing with yourself can get pretty boring pretty quick nowadays. And that's just probably because, like, back in the day, when I used to play Rigs and Rods, it was like 2011 or 12 when I finally got the game working on one of my laptops. I was getting like maybe 20 FPS, if that. Everything was always in slow motion, but it didn't matter. I was playing by myself in free camera all the time. And I don't know, in 2015 is when I really came on the scene into Sim Monsters and like started getting known about my videos and about like how I perform in freestyle competition and racing competition. So once all that started happening, it started getting really hard for me to get into solo games and actually just sit there and play them. But BeamNG has made that super easy. You get to crush cars, you get to cause just massive destruction. It's a lot of fun, man. Alright, let's hop over to BeamNG. We're gonna be right back. I don't know how long this stream is going to go, guys. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, and I don't want to stop. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch BeamNG here, and then I'm going to go get some food. I want some food. Let's see. T.Ray, I think I've been in your ROR games before, and when I did meet you in your game, I would say hi and then leave in case you were recording. I mean, that's okay, man. A lot of the times you'll see T.Ray. I saw somebody that might be in the chat right now. I saw somebody join yesterday and say hello to T.Ray, but T.Ray is my friend Trenton. And if you guys see him in the server, you got to know that's not me. I'm Sonar118. I go by Sonar118. I do post on T.Ray, and T.Ray does exist as a username out there by Trenton Ray, but he doesn't make the videos on the channel, and he isn't the one streaming. So when you're saying hi to T.Ray, it kind of gets confusing to him sometimes. But the whole thing's confusing. It's not your fault. I totally understand. It makes no sense. It's weird. Let's go to Marshall Fairgrounds. This is a fun track. Is Sonar a big fan of drifting or motorsports in general? Of course, Monster Jam is considered motorsports, yes. You know, I've never been too much into drifting. I like drag racing. I like mud trucks, mud bogs. I like stuff like that quite a bit. Let's see. Whatever happened to the Prowler monster truck? I think it's still around. It doesn't run like Monster Jam or anything like that. It runs a lot of independent shows and stuff like that. Alright, we're back in BeamNG. It'll pop up here in just a moment, I believe. Clickety click, click, click. There we go. Sand, what do you say here? I know I'm gonna wait, but I still make players' bodies just to post them, and his truck is everything I'm making after they're done. I don't necessarily know what you were trying to say there. I think you got a little jumbled up in the middle of your typing. Either that, or I'm dumb. I am dumb, so you never know. Chevy or Ford, sir? I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I'm not a Chevy or a die-hard Chevy person or a die-hard Ford person. I drive a Subaru. I don't care. Chevy and Ford, how about that? We are on this track right now because the BeamNG cars, like the base game BeamNG cars, okay, as soon as I say that, they grab me. Beautiful. They crush a lot better. They crush a ton better than the FPS cars. There aren't too many tracks that use these kind of cars anymore. What is happening? They're all grabbing me. As soon as I get on this track, I'm like, oh, these cars are way better. They all grab me. Beautiful. Yeah, you did. It's all good now. All good. Uh-oh. And that's what I get for looking at chat. Oh, save it. That was weird. I think we're going to try and reset some of these cars a little bit. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, I did post a video on this track. I don't know how far back, like 2 or 3 months back. Pretty good video. One of the first videos I had back on the channel with consistent video making. Tried to get that two-wheel skills. Didn't work out very well. I think my favorite part of the track is just this little pit right here. A pile of cars. It's so cool. The axles grabbing, yeah. Driving too fast, yeah, I mean, I probably was, but you can hit these cars fast. You can hit these cars really fast. It's just they need to be crushed down a little bit first. So let's redo everything here, and then I'll show you. You can hit these guys fast. I just shouldn't have hit them fast right away. Let's reset all. Let's actually hit the button. There we go. Wob wob. T.Ray doesn't do vids anymore? Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I'm going to be posting a video here soon, man. Live streams are happening pretty much every day, but videos are going to still happen. Absolutely. The next video is going to be on Gallup Motor Speedway. It's going to be a 10-truck lineup, and it will, in fact, include Gravedigger and Son of a Digger. So, if you guys are excited for that, let me know. There we go. That was a little bit better. Got some decent air off of it. And the next time we go around, we can hit that pretty much as fast as we want. Can I get a NASCAR? I don't have any NASCARs downloaded. I know there are some for BeamNG, like late model stuff. But I don't have any downloaded. Get a little turned around there in the sky wheelie. Oh, you meant Trenton. Okay, yeah, sorry. Jeez, even that confuses me. Oh, gosh. That confuses me. That's actually hilarious. Yep, Trenton doesn't make videos on the channel anymore. Silly me, dude. Silly me. What do you think about Henry Stickmin games? I'm not familiar with what that is, so I don't know. Can we see all the different truck skins? Yeah, we can go through. If you mean on this body, but if you mean like every skin that we got in the game, let's see here. I'm just gonna show you every skin we got in the game. Why not? So, I'm just going to kind of slowly go down. This is the start. Blue Jester. Got the new Aftershock. That thing looks awesome. I might be posting a video of that sometime on the channel. Might not go on the channel. We'll see. That one's new, I think. American Chaos. Got 2 different versions of Bad Habit. Got some custom trucks with wings. I don't know what that is. That's kind of ugly, and I'm never going to spawn it in. That's also ugly. Never going to spawn those in. Most of these are probably never going to be spawned in. There are some truck packs that come with trucks that you will never use. Like, I don't know why these guys thought they should make these trucks, but they thought they did. They thought they needed to, so. Let's see. A new F1 supposed to come out for Beam soon. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got the Bounty Hunters. Got a Trophy Truck Brodozer. We got Blue Thunder on the actual Super Duty body. Captain America, Custom Captain America. We got a bunch of Carolina Crushers. Here's some Bigfoots. Crash Test Dummy. More custom trucks. Pretty soon we should be passing some of the Gravedigger skins. Not bad, not bad. There's quite a few skins to choose from nowadays in BeamNG. Got a lot of Jesters in here. Iron Outlaw. Identity Theft. That truck is clean. Some more custom trucks and some Bigfoots. Little Tiger. A lot of people know about that truck. Very popular. The 2D Kraken before it became 3D. We don't actually have the 3D Kraken, unfortunately. My buddy's custom truck Martyr. That looks awesome. Some more trucks from the West Coast Indies pack. You can get that in the description below. Mohawk Warrior. We got the Monster Energies, Monster Patrol, custom Monster Energy skins by Jedi. National Treasure also by Jedi. This is by Jam Customs. Nightmare Jester. Got a bunch of trucks with no thumbnails, unfortunately. Probably going to be fixed eventually. We'll see. Let's go ahead and spawn in the Obsessed Wear truck. We don't use this very often. We used it in our first event. Look at this thing, dude. So yeah, that's all the skins, or that's a majority of the skins. I guess we missed some of them down there, but that's a majority of the skins you can get on BeamNG. For the monster trucks. Right now, this F100, sorry, I keep trying to call it an F150. Jeez. This F100 body is not out quite yet. It will be out soon, though. And this truck is clean, man. Hey, I just got the mod with the skins you're using right now, but Medusa won't spawn in. That's a problem. I don't know why that happens. If Medusa won't spawn in, try to go into, press escape, and then go to your vehicle config over here, and then you can go to bodies. You click down chassis and go to bodies, and you click that down, and then you can choose, I think you'll need pickup fiberglass. Go into pickup fiberglass, and once you do that, you can choose what the body scheme is, like here, or the paint scheme rather, and go click Medusa. If Medusa doesn't work there, then there is an actual problem, and let me know, and I'll try and update that to the people, or the developers. But if it spawns in, then that just means it's a PC file, and that will be fixed soon. There are some trucks that don't have presets. Ooh, that was weird. There are some trucks that don't have presets in the game yet. But you can go and spawn the bodies in manually like that. Oh, went too fast. Crush that hood in. You did the body thing? Oh, well then yeah, that is a problem. I don't know what's going on there. I think my Medusa works. That's weird. Let's see. Jeez, I need to quit looking at the chat so much. No, I don't. I'm having fun with it. It's whatever. I'm just driving like I'm drunk because of it. Let's see. I did it, but only Bigfoot and Overkill Evolution show up. What? I'm confused by that one. That makes no sense to me. I'm just slamming these cars. Ugh. Maybe I don't miss the BeamNG cars as much as I remember. Maybe I don't. Can you drive Aftershock? Sure. Clean looking truck. And then let's replace all these cars as well. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here and reset all. That's what I wanted to do. Do a backflip? Alright, we'll do a backflip. Bam! This Aftershock truck is awesome. Awesome. Austin Spence did a really good job on this paint. Looks similar to what Aftershock used to be with a little spin. Not bad, man. Make sure you're downloading all the add-on packs. Make sure you don't have any old add-on packs in. If you have old skins in, that will corrupt your game files. Make sure you clear your cache. Make sure you downloaded all the required packs for the trucks to work. And yeah, that's like all the advice I can really give you, my friend. I wish you luck. I hope you get the mod working, but you know, it works for a lot of people right now, and you just have to download everything correctly for it to pop in right. So right now, unfortunately, I think you do just have some files in the wrong place and or some old files conflicting with it. So I would start taking some things out of your mod folder and stuff like that and just trying to troubleshoot it. Gagoosh! Huge jump. Make a frantic flip? I don't know what that means. And we caught it. Man, this truck looks really good. Almost 2 hours in on the stream. We got 55 people in here right now. What's up, guys? What is up? We're just gonna park the truck up here for a second. And let's just talk for a little bit, guys. Let's just talk. I wish my webcam actually fit in that little box, but I have a 720p webcam, so I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem here. Yep. Nice transfer. Hey, thanks, man. One of my favorite things to do in this game is just drive the wheels off of this thing, off of these things. Oh, you helped with the Aftershock? Nice, dude. Yeah, this thing looks good. Austin did a good job on it. Pretty soon I'm gonna do a little video on this truck. I don't know if this truck's gonna look like this in real life or what, but I mean, I wouldn't be mad. It looks really good. It looks super good. Which map should I use? ROR All-Star, Feld Fairgrounds, Hot Customs, Salinas, World Finals. What is that? That's 14. No? Jeez. XIX. 19. Tacoma 2028? What? World Finals 20. World Finals 28 or US Bank 20. I don't know, man. That's a lot of tracks. Go to Salinas. I like Salinas. Salinas has some really good props on it. I love how you do realistic, or how realistic you make the freestyles, and part of the reason why I fell in love with the channel 3 years back. I'm really happy to hear that, man. That's always been the primary focus of the channel, is like when I do a video, I want it to be as realistic as possible. I want it to be as true to life as I can possibly get it. And, you know, there's moments in every other video, or every video, that where stuff like that just doesn't work and things don't look realistic. But, you know, I try to make it as realistic as I possibly can. Let's see here. Gotta go in 20 minutes. Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's been fun. We've been going for almost 2 hours here. Maybe we'll go for 30 more minutes. Maybe we won't. We'll see. There's not too much else to do. We did our event today. We've been crushing some more cars ever since. I do have long hair. I have very, very long hair. I got that grunge hair. Alright. I still have SMRA St. Louis, and I only run it for memes. Should I run it? I mean, sure. I remember making videos on that. SMRA St. Louis and Houston. Yep, back in the day, those were the maps. Like some of the only maps to run with monster trucks. The good old days. Do you have a problem loading into US Bank Super Stadium because it errors and exits my game? No, I don't have anything like that. That could be your computer being overloaded, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of computer you have. So that's just assuming. I really don't know what to tell you there. I've never had a problem with the map myself, you know. Sonar, did you see Crazy Train? No, I don't know what you mean by Crazy Train, because I looked on Beam Monsters and there's no Crazy Train, there's nothing. So no, I haven't. But like I said, we don't really need those bodies coming into the game right now, my dude. We will add that stuff as we go. Go full speed in the backflip ramp. That's a horrible idea. I'll show you why. This is why you don't go full speed into a backflip ramp. Because it looks dumb. It just looks dumb. This is how you hit a backflip. That's how you hit a backflip. Sure, if you get the game, you can go hit full speed backflips if you want, but that's not my forte. That's not my cup of tea. I like to do things as realistically as I can, and I like to do real tricks, like real actual tricks that are done in real life, so. When people do tell me that, I'm sorry guys, no. No. I like to do it as realistically as I can. That's just how I drive in these games. Chat is disconnected. We're having internet problems again. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can you do a triple backflip? No, that's impossible. That is impossible, my friend. Especially on a backflip ramp like that. I need the Fox Pro backflip ramp to even get 2. And 2 is impossible enough. Never been landed in real life. That was a pretty fast backflip right there. Chat is still disconnected. Jeez, what is going on? Let's see if I can just bring it up on another screen here. There we go. Until it reconnects itself. We'll just do that. And it can't be reached. Unable to connect to chat. I don't know what's going on, guys. I think my internet's taking a crap right now. This might be it. Might be the end of our stream today. We've had 2 streams end with internet connection like this, problems, and I can't see what you guys are saying. I can't see what you're saying. This kinda sucks. This really sucks. Dang it, man. And it says we're starting to drop frames. I don't know, guys. I think YouTube's telling us it's time to end, which sucks. I wanted to keep going for another 30 minutes or something, but it is what it is. We had some fun today. We did an event at Springfeild, Missouri. We went on to Rigs Rods, played around with a couple trucks on Foxborough, and then we came here to Marshall Fairgrounds. We had some fun. No donations today, but that is fine. You never have to donate. I'm happy you guys are here. I'm happy you guys are having fun. And you know what? I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. You know, everything is kind of crazy in the world right now. So, I've said that quite a few times in my streams to end things off. But everybody just stay safe and have a great rest of your day. Take it easy.